Asian versus one secret non-Asian.
We brought together 7 Asians, blindfolded.
I'm Asian.
I'm Asian.
I am Asian.
I'm Asian.
I'm Asian.
I'm Asian.
I'm Mexican.
Okay. So yeah, with this video, I get to say whatever I want now.
Okay.
More guess the
I wonder
Asians.
why they chose Mexican.
I was also curious. She also, I want to hear her again because even a little bit in the way that she speaks, it sounds like
If they're
she's
Asians,
Spanish.
blindfolded.
I'm Asian.
I'm Asian.
I am Asian.
I'm Asian.
I'm Asian.
I'm Asian.
See, he's
What do you
I'm
say?
Asian.
What are you
I'm
gonna
Asian. I'm
This
Asian.
guy-
I'm Asian.
Uh-huh.
I'm Asian.
Let's move
I'm
on.
Asian.
Okay, I'm I think we should
Mexican.
move on too. Good call.
Hi.
maybe she does a good Asian accent.
That would convince you more.
One is a liar.
But I'm surprised they went with a Mexican. Maybe it's too hard if it's like a white person or a black person. Because there's not enough Asians for, like, I would say Americans to be able to, like, do an Asian accent.
Yeah, or have those like already preconceived beyond.
If the group
like,
discovers who the
really
liar is,
bad,
they'll split a cash
like,
prize.
first-minded ones.
If the liar survives, they win the entire prize. This is Odd Man Out.
Hi,
Oh
my
my
name is
gosh.
Chriselle and I'm the first person in line.
Hi, my name is Josh, and I'm the second person in line.
My name is Brianna. I'm the third person in line.
I think what's going to throw people off is the fact that it's not 6, like, Orientals. Because that's what people think when they think Asians, right? But it looks like there's Filipinos
Yeah.
and, like,
Side for
Indians,
cyber
which are all
winner.
Asian,
Okay.
but it's not, like, the first thing you think of.
Yeah.
My name is Zaldi, and I am the 4th person in line.
And I'm Aaron. I
Enjoy
am the
your
5th
free
person
sub
in line.
courtesy of
My name is
Pedro.
Michelle. I'm the 6th person in line.
I'm Preet, and I'm the 7th person in line.
I'll start. No shoes inside the house, plain and simple. I mean, most Asian parents probably have that.
I don't know if this was like specific to Filipinos. They always said like not to sleep with your feet facing the door because the ghosts can take you or something like that.
We had it, you don't sleep facing the mirror.
Okay,
Why?
that makes sense. My strategy going into the game
Superstitions.
is trying to ask about different cultural nuances
is
that
already
people
so much
have
better.
experienced because a lot of people like Asian culture, a lot of people like Asian food, a lot of people
course.
like Asian women.
Were any of you guys born in your native countries, or
Nope.
were you guys born there?
I'm a 3rd generation. I was born in Whittier, so it's like really white there. But my parents came from India, and yeah, they were just here to come for a better life. So
Can we talk about like things that your non-Asian friends didn't get that you had to do?
They didn't get that I liked Spam.
Oh, I love Spam.
Oh,
One thing I
we
didn't
love
get,
Spam.
anytime I would spend the night at my like
We
non-Asian
do,
friends' house,
we do.
particularly my white friends, I noticed some of them, like if they would get into arguments with their parents and they would argue back really hard, and I was thinking to myself,
This
I
one
would
feels like a
never do
problem.
that with
Yeah.
my mom.
I would
When
be
white
sus of
people
that
call
guy.
their parents by their first name,
I was just gonna
like,
ask
how
that.
can you do that?
If I called my mom and dad their first name, they would have just like, nah.
I personally thought the mole was going to be like this white, like anime lover.
I did
Very
think the mole was white.
stereotypical.
I did think the mole was white, yes. Just because I have like a lot of friends and family that like are Asian, but they are married to someone that usually is white. So just going off of, I guess, like prior judgment, I kind of just made that call.
Does everyone speak in their native tongue fluently?
I am not fluent.
I can understand
I
it,
understand
and
it.
Or do you guys have like a Asian name?
Yes.
My Asian name is.
My Asian name is the boy.
I feel like there's someone here who hasn't spoken much.
Yeah, I feel like that would be a good indication of like,
Just me like being like the quiet one in the group. I felt like that kind of just like gave it away that
She's
I wasn't
quiet.
like telling the truth. My parents are like whitewashed, so it's like I barely like I'm not fluent in our native language, but
Did they give you a name?
I have a American name. It's just Brianna.
God.
Yeah.
I was like, I feel like every Asian has a Asian
Kind of
name.
sus.
Who do you think would do best in this among OTV? What do you mean by do the best? Like pretend that they're not, or pretend that they are Asian? Okay, well this doesn't work because a lot of OTV is Asian or like half Asian.
Aiko, my baby. Come here. Come here. Come here, my baby. What language do you speak? Do you speak English or Korean or Cantonese? I think you speak a little bit of everything because your grandma and grandpa speaks Cantonese to you, and then I speak English to you, and then sometimes I speak Korean to you. Oh, you're multilingual too. Yes, you are.
Why do I talk to my children like that? Come here. Off the table. Come on. Off. Where's my secret weapon? Wait, you're not scared of this anymore? Suddenly you're not scared? Secret weapon! Yep, there it is. It always makes him get off the desk. The lint roller. I don't know what it is. The all-powerful lint roller.
Oh, where are you
I
from?
know, yeah, what ethnicity are you?
Oh,
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
The Japanese one, when do you celebrate New Year?
It's not staticky.
January 1st.
Okay.
I didn't think I would be as nervous as I was, but once you started asking like the tougher questions, I kind of was like trying to think fast.
Have any of you guys been back to like, or have been to your native countries?
Never been to
Never been?
Really? Well, for those of you who have been, when was the last time that you went?
I went 2013 because my sister just got married to a white guy.
All the stereotypes that were discussed were definitely valid questions. However, I don't think that's like the best way to judge if someone is Asian or not.
I voted for Josh because it was very quiet.
way
I
to
would
get
think
her
that the
out
mole
first
didn't
round,
want
right?
to reveal himself too
The
much.
video will be too short.
A lot of her answers weren't too detailed.
Oh, well, they can choose to keep going even if they kick her
I
out.
hate to be stereotypical, but it was the way that he sounded.
Oh.
No way.
Damn, bro, Brianna, you suck.
Oh,
man.
but now
like
they're gonna fight each
Mexicans
other.
Yeah,
and
now they're
Asians are
gonna-
kind of like, we have a lot of similarities. You feel
Damn,
like you're
she got
kind of in
wrecked.
the middle. Oh, I'm like Chinese, but I'm American, so it's like, which culture are you more?
So, Josh, tell me about like when there's a disagreement with your parents. How does that usually go?
Oh, dude, honestly, man, it's my parents' way or the highway.
Like, what happens if like you really piss them off? Like when you were younger.
Dude.
Me growing up, I just saw a stark difference between how my Asian friends act around parents versus my non-Asian friends act around their parents.
Leading the discussion.
We were
It's,
pretty
really
like
trying to
Americanized,
get the
or
guy
I mean,
out.
I grew up pretty
Yeah.
Americanized, so like I never really had too much of a disagreement with my parents. I would always kind of just like follow the way.
Chriselle, when was the last time your mom or your dad told
Dude,
you?
this, you know what
that
this
they-
room
that they
kind of
loved you?
reminds me of though? Low key. I've been watching the second part of season 4 of You. This looks like the fucking box that Joe like traps his victims in. Anyone? Anybody watching You? Doesn't this look like the box that Joe like traps all his like people in? It's just like a light, like a glass box with like lights. Yeah, the murder box. Also, if you guys haven't watched You, you should totally watch You. It is so good. It is so good right now. I just got to episode 8 of season 4. That's a really good episode. Anyways,
I just felt
they
like he was
just
trying to
released the second part
steer
of
the
season
conversation
4.
away
Is
from
You
him.
scary?
So just going off of that, I felt like he was definitely the most.
I don't consider it scary because the POV of the entire series is seen through the eyes. So it's seen through. So the narrator is actually the murderer. Or well, I guess I'm kind of spoiling, but the main character. Well, I think actually I feel like in the synopsis you kind of know, but he's like a stalkerish kind of dude, but he's also very like charming. Like he's really nice, charming. They frame him in this way where he's like almost like an anti-hero, but he's not. But the main character is actually like very charismatic in a sense. And I don't think it's scary because they kind of tell you like what's going to go on right before it kind of happens when it's about to happen. I would say it's more so like creepy and maybe a little bit of thriller, but I have never genuinely been scared watching You. Like I just think it's like, if anything, I think it's intriguing. I think it's funny. I think it could be shocking. I think it's very exciting. There's a lot of twists. It's a very good like suspense-ish, but I think it's just so good. You guys should really try to watch it. Give it a chance. It's really, really, really good. Like yeah, just watch it. Did you watch part 2 of The Glory? I think it just got released today. but I'm probably not going to watch it today. I'll probably watch it like tomorrow. I'm kind of busy today, so. It's a mystery murder from the POV of the antagonist while the audience watches the rest of the cast try to figure out what's going on. Yeah, kind of like that. It's really, really, really good.
I'm actually kind of estranged from my parents, but like I'm kind of like trying to rebuild with my mom. She used to never say that she loved me, but now every time that we do talk, she does, because it's kind of complicated.
And if you guys ever get in a real big conflict, did they ever apologize at all? Or?
No, never.
I mean, my parents
And
do.
that's partially why I'm kind of estranged from, especially my dad. Like, that's why I'm kind of estranged. My parents are divorced, by the way, which...
Dude, now that the mole's not in, it's just gonna be like sad stuff as they talk about like the problems like growing up as an Asian individual.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
But the whole time they're like, you fucking liar.
You and your mom are best friends.
Was unheard of. Like, Filipinos are Catholic and they like don't divorce.
I don't want to be racist. In my perception, a lot of like white families go through like divorce, but also she just sounded very like Americanized.
What's the most Cambodian thing about you?
Oh God. Well, we'd go to New Year's in April every year. We have a big festival.
What's your favorite Cambodian food?
I say bulk sauce. Have you heard of it?
What is it?
Bulk sauce, fermented fish.
Oh, no.
That's like the one thing non-Cambodians can never say because it's like it smells bad, it looks bad.
You said that you're third generation, right?
Sorry, no, I'm first generation.
Oh, first generation.
American.
Why
I'm
did
so
I hear
sorry.
someone say third generation?
I said third by
Oh,
accident.
you did? Okay.
I said third by accident.
Okay.
I'm first generation American.
So your parents immigrated here?
Yes, back in 1986 and then 1990.
Okay. And what
And
part
do you have a
of...
girlfriend?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Why does that
When he
matter?
said he was third generation,
Why
and then
did he
he
ask about
backed up
whether
and
he
said,
has
"Oh no,
a
I'm first
girlfriend or
generation."
not? How
That
does
was
that
kind
have
of
to do with
a
being
red flag
Asian?
to me.
Goddamn.
I meant to say third generation Christian because my family was Hindu before. I meant to say first generation American.
What?
After she talked about the relationship with her parents, raised a little doubt in my mind.
For the three people that were to my left were giving just such great answers. My boy Josh was just kind of piggybacking off those answers.
In terms of being like estranged or cutting them out, it's not something that you typically hear when it comes to Asian families. I
That's
do
not true.
think that not fitting into those stereotypes is what got me out.
Raise your hand if you have any doubts and would like to continue the game.
I feel like they're looking at this too, like, a little too stereotypically. I feel like it is very easy to be estranged from your family, even if you're like in an Asian family. Because like as much as Asian families like really prioritize, family, I feel like a lot of the times due to parenting, you can feel very much estranged from your parents. It's very difficult. I think a lot of parents have like trouble with that balance. I think name your favorite fruits from your culture was a good one. That's a pretty good one. But I could actually name so many off the top of my head that I would love. But I'm also like, see, the thing is, I was born in Canada, so I was raised, as a Canadian, but my parents are like first generation immigrants, so they very much like ingrained my culture into me. Because at home, I only spoke like Cantonese and I only ate Chinese food and stuff like that, right? Or Cantonese dishes. Also, I just really loved watching Cantonese dramas. So in general, I think I was just very, very cultured in my culture, which is a good thing. But obviously there are some things that are like, more Americanized about me. Yeah, bitter melon stuff. I can literally just like name dishes off the top of my head that I really, really like. Zypher, thank you for the tier 3 sub. Welcome back for the 28 months. Did I tell you guys that, remember like there was was it like last week or 2 weeks ago, I was talking about how I really like this one dish where it's like eggs and like pig feet with like dark vinegar and it's like sugar and it's called jugakang. Yeah, the sticky one. So I was talking about that, and then my mom or my dad the next day sent me a picture and was like, I saw your stream. Yeah, we saw a video on it. I saw your stream and I heard you talking about it, and it's a coincidence because your mom made it today, and he sent me a picture of it, and I was like, it's just so funny. It's so funny to me. I swear he's a VOD watcher and a live watcher. My dad, you never know. He's just lurking about all the time. He just knows things sometimes. And then he'll like send me a message on it, and I'll be like, how does he know? Like, how does he do it?
Did you guys ever like talk to your parents about like your mental health growing up?
Just lurking.
No, that wasn't ever part of our culture.
But I feel like, I mean, yeah, they're very like, what does that even mean? Like therapy?
Yeah.
No. But I feel like, you know, times are changing, and like if you
say-
just talk about it with them, they're always there to understand. But
Did you ever have the talk, like the birds and the bees talk with
No.
your parents?
Nope.
Yeah, no, I had to like figure it out myself.
Did you have the birds and the bee talk?
Nope. No birds and bees. No birds or bees in this household.
I don't think I ever had
No
like, a
birds
formal
or
discussion
bees.
with my parents. I think like my
Okay,
mom was
here's the most Americanized thing that I would ever do as a parent. I need to sit my children down. I don't care if they're with like a girl or a boy. I definitely think like I need to sit them down and I need to talk them through the menstrual cycle. I need to talk them through for both boys and girls. I need the boys to also understand menstrual cycle. But those pregnancy, how literally how a baby is conceived, and we need to talk about all the different types of protection and birth control. Like, I feel like, yes, contraception. I feel like both parties, girls or boys, they need to know. And like, I can't be sitting here like telling them, no, you can't fornicate, or like, no, you can't date, you can't do anything. Because I feel like the more you say no, the more they want to do it, because that's what happened to me as, growing up. So the reverse psychology. So I'd rather be like, hey, I wouldn't advise it, especially if you're too young. However, if you are going to engage in any of those activities, I need you to be aware that these options exist. And I need you to know that these would be a much smarter choice if you chose to use these tools that are available to you, so that you don't come home pregnant or making another girl pregnant. We need to educate the kids, man. I wonder what Abe would say. I mean, I could do it. No, he didn't even say anything. He could just be like, okay, go ahead, teach him. I mean, I really think they do need to be taught. They really do. Because I think, like, I don't know when you guys discovered, like, your own kind of, like, sexuality, or, like, when you discovered, like, whether you like, whichever boy, girl, whichever. I feel like I discovered kind of young. And I think it's good to know. Abe is definitely a you have to ask your mom type. Yeah, actually. Yeah. He is. Even with friends too. They'll be like, hey, do you want to do this? And he'd be like, ask Wendy. So he would definitely be like, ask your mom. Ask your mom if you can do that.
kind of just like, if you're, let me know, yeah, be careful. Did you?
No, zero, nothing.
Zero.
Did your parents let you like date in high school or even like middle school?
No, because it was more of like a you weren't ready type of thing.
My parents were always like, don't date growing up. And then
Same.
now I'm like, okay, I didn't date, and now I'm like single, and they're like,
That's what I'm
go date, go date.
Now my dad's like, yo, where are my grandchildren?
Are you guys into like any like Asian trends, I guess?
I mean, if TikTok is a trend.
I gotta say, like, I do like K-pop. Not BTS, but some of the older ones, like.
That would be sus to me. If you say I like K-pop, like BTS, that would be like, that's like saying, oh yeah, If you're pretending to be a white guy, yeah, I like Nickelback. It's like it's too. You're trying too hard, you know?
Yeah.
I need to hear some names, like, you know, at least Big Bang or 21. If you say BTS, I'm like, that's sus.
Sus, okay.
Yeah.
Girls' Generation, I like them.
Okay, a Girls'
Yeah,
Generation.
Super Junior.
Okay, I mean, I'm sure you're a fan.
Still
of, like,
all
any
very
song
mainstream.
I have not
21?
heard of the last two.
There's like some trend going on, like people doing videos
That's
of like,
Zico.
dun, 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 you
That's
know, like this
Zico.
thing.
Okay, I'm not like super into K-pop, but like,
Okay,
you know,
I was
it's
like-
like
I was like, if you're into K-pop, you should know that though, because
no,
it's a
I mean,
really
if
big
it
thing.
comes up on like Apple Music, then yeah, I'll listen to it.
I'm not too sure who any of those
Sassy.
people are,
Yeah,
to be honest.
Sassy.
Wait, where'd you say your parents
Sydney's
are
on
from?
our K-pop
They're
black
from
today, isn't she?
India,
That's cute.
but we live in Ontario, California.
Oh, but
right
where
now.
in India?
Oh my God,
Gujarat?
Ontario,
No one really
California. That is the
knows where Gujarat is.
What are your,
strangest
parents'
combination.
names?
My
Whenever
parents,
someone says Ontario,
my
I
mom's name is
immediately
actually
think
Spanish.
Toronto,
So her name's
like
Leona,
Canada.
but she goes by Ina now, and then my dad's name is Ashish.
My parents have
those
super
answers
white
are
names. Actually, it's
too
Ellen and
smooth.
Dennis. It's like what?
So when you said that your parents had white names, did you think that people will get suspicious?
A part of me, yes. And then someone next to me asked,
They
"Oh, what are
stole that
their
from us?
Asian names?" And I was like, "Oh gosh, I don't even know."
And their birth names?
I actually don't. Youngjin, and my mom's is I'm not really sure.
So just to say that I'm not Asian, I don't have any arm hair if you guys want to feel.
What?
I don't have any arm
I
hair.
mean, I'll
just
feel.
Yeah, there you go.
You can't do that?
Is that a thing?
I mean, not that.
Yeah,
I don't
just
feel
don't have
arm
any
hair?
I don't feel anything.
I don't have any arm hair.
Yeah, I mean, like, I had to use stereotypes to defend myself because I wanted to be sure that I was going to win.
He seems like he just wants to fucking win.
Yeah.
Oh damn, the
my
arm hair
God.
got him out.
Rip
What?
arm hair.
L.
I think this is what happens
Ow.
when you like take the lead
Try
too
too
much.
Too
hard.
much, yeah.
Let's say they'd never seen my face and they're only talking to me, they would think I'm white. And that was the reason why I was voted off, because I sound too much like a surfer dude. I grew up in the
Surfer
suburbs
dude.
of Oregon, so.
So raise your hand if you have any doubt and you would like to continue with the game.
Really?
All right.
I think we got them.
I feel like we got them.
I don't think so.
Who'd you think it was?
Josh, bro, I swear, my man, like,
Oh, why is he talking like that? Josh, I swear, bro, my man. What?
And lights turn green.
This part confuses me because they do lightning,
Yeah,
but
and
they're
they're blindfolded,
So
yeah.
why?
oh my god.
Like they could have just done it. Well, I guess if they took it out, they would see.
It was Vienna.
We were all like,
we were right the first time.
I definitely thought she was Japanese. The way she kind of spoke and the way she kind of carried herself.
Japanese.
I just assumed she was a quiet Japanese
That was the
girl.
strategy, like,
Last
Japanese
semester, I did take Japanese class. I could speak like a little bit. I'm not like fluent.
I wanted to see if I was able to distinguish people, what differentiates people, or as well as
Happy
what
422. Hi,
experiences
Curtis.
have they gone through that I
Hi.
can also relate to.
Yeah, I feel very comfortable talking about my race and
I don't
ethnicity.
think she sounded
'Cause,
Japanese.
yeah, it matters.
At all.
Oh, shoot.
They were also very assumptuous. And thinking like the non-Asian was gonna be white.
Yeah.
That's
Like-
true.
Definitely
They did
fucked them.
assume
Yeah,
that.
because it's like, oh, I'm gonna think like how a pasty white guy is gonna say.
Yeah.
Right? But it was just like a Mexican girl.
I've never done that. It feels so good.
That was fun.
So streamer version now?
Or streamer, well, YouTube version.
YouTube version?
But OTV.
Like, we're the ones who guess.
Yeah.
And we're blindfolded with a lineup
Oh my
of
God, I'm
people
so
in front
big.
of us.
No. We're not blind. Well, we
I think
like
I'm not gonna do
make
Fugi.
them
I'm
wear,
gonna
like,
do regular
costumes.
bubbles.
Oh, okay. It's
Yeah.
like,
Where's my
Cut,
regular bubbles?
I think, does lineup.
Mhm.
And it's like that.
Yeah.
But people aren't blindfolded.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And we
okay, I'll
discuss
play your
amongst
race
ourselves.
games.
Nice.
As long as there's black people there.
Why?
Well, I'm not going to play Guess That Asian or any type of iteration of that.
Okay. We're just gonna do this, but
She's
6 Asian
rolling
people,
away.
one black person.
So there will be a black person there.
Yeah.
Great. I'll be there. I'll be there.
Oh, thanks for joining me.
Yeah. See you later.
And if someone was to ask you, like, the answer to which I said Halle Berry,
What was the question?
I believe the question was like the hottest black woman. in the 90s.
In the 90s.
In the 90s. What would you
Halle
have
Berry
answered?
was pretty
Your answer
popular.
was Halle Berry?
She
She's
was
pretty- she
the
was
first
pretty-
black celebrity actress that came to mind.
Okay.
From
She was
the
pretty
90s.
popular.
The 90s.
Which I feel like is a fair answer. She,
Yeah.
you know, she did a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if someone had said like Ashanti or Aaliyah, that would have. I would be like, oh, you're black.
If someone said Halle Berry, though, would that make you more sus?
That would make me more sus. Someone in chat said Lisa Bonet. Yeah, that one. Nia Long. Yes. I think if someone said Aaliyah, any of the people I answered, yes. Halle Berry would be like saying Beyonce. And I would squint my eyes.
To be fair, yeah.
Got it. It's too like obvious.
I love the
it's like,
sit and toast dynamic. I
four
really
black
like it.
celebrities. They're Halle Berry, Beyonce, Rihanna, and Jennifer Hudson.
If someone asked who's your favorite Asian artist, who would you say?
Like singer?
Artist could be anything. Now you're trying to
Man,
blend
the
it
flower clips don't really cut the fit today. No flower clips.
because maybe you
I've
don't
been
consume a lot of
trying really
Asian
hard to like
entertainment.
use these
There's
flower
so many
clips.
of us, talented
but
artists.
I have like no fit that
Stop
fits
reading
these
chat.
flower
They weren't
clips,
helping. They
but
were
they're
just
really
laughing
cute.
anyways. I feel. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? This is me just thinking about
Can't
from,
use these
from my
flower
perspective, what I know.
Trinity,
for,
thank you for the prime.
Asian musical artists. Most of the people that I know of are from K-pop, but I don't listen to K-pop or consume like K-pop media. So I could throw out a random name, right? But like I don't really know this person, and they're like gonna be the biggest people from K-pop. Now outside of K-pop, who would you name? Yeah, I'm like not familiar. I'm not familiar at all. Someone said Rich Brian, Joji, Keshi. Oh.
Jay Chow, you're
To be
dating
fair, I did
yourself.
not know that Joji
Eric,
or
you're
Keshi were
dating
Asian.
Wang Liam. You're
I didn't
dating
know what
yourself so
I didn't
hard
think
right
about
now,
it
Eric.
ever. I
You're
don't even
dating.
know
You're
if I can tell you
dating.
what they look
You're
like.
dating yourself.
Wait, is Keshi the one that wore the pink suit? Or is that
I'm
Joji?
also
You're not
dating
supposed to
myself
bring
by
that up.
knowing exactly who
why
you're
not?
talking about.
He doesn't
So
like it.
I just
Sorry,
turned 31.
Joji
Welcome,
or Keshi,
fellow
I'm not
brother,
quite sure
to
who I
the
offended.
age of
Joji.
31.
Sorry,
Welcome.
Joji. Okay, pink guy.
He is
yeah.
really good.
Unfortunately, really all I have.
Did you name anyone?
I didn't.
Feels good.
I just said what Jack said.
It's pretty. Not bad.
But you could have just said
31's pretty
Blackpink,
good
right?
so far.
Yeah, but that's like the same. That's like when the guy said, yeah, he said BTS, and you were like, oh, that's not.
You're 22
even,
and you
that's
know
not
Jay
good
Chow.
enough. Like,
Yeah.
sure, I
That's
could say
impressive.
Blackpink or
I'm surprised
New
you know Jay
Jeans
Chow.
or whatever, but like those ones are all like.
If
super
you said
mainstream.
New Jeans, I would say that gives you more points right now.
Oh, okay.
But
New
give
Jeans.
yeah, give it like
I like that song. It's good.
you want to learn to dance with me. My favorite's the have you seen the dance?
No.
They do a gorilla arms.
Yeah, I would love. I'd love to do that.
Nice.
That sounds so fun.
I'm glad. Okay.
I will say that in the entirety of my streaming career, it has never involved dancing or singing really on camera.
Oh, you don't have to sing.
Well, no, I know. I'm just saying both are wildly out of my comfort zone. But
You playing video games?
yeah,
Oh,
long as I don't have
it
to
must
dance.
be in the other.
what am I? What is this?
Yo,
Wendy.
I can't hear anything. I can't hear anything. I can't hear anything.
Hello, 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 hello.
I forgot that we were here and I was over there.
Oh.
Do your legs hurt? Did you